He's Graham Rahal. His dad, Bobby, won the Indy 500. And you'll see the Dan Patrick Show stickers on his car.
Cool.
On Sunday. And Graham joins us now. So after you win the Indy 500 and you're thanking your sponsors, how long does it take before you get to thanking the Dan Patrick Show?
We can put it right up there towards the top of the list. I got to make sure I thank all the big money guys first, and then we'll get down to you.
Okay, let's practice it now. And the winner of the Indy 500, Graham Rahal. How does it feel, Graham?
It feels phenomenal. You can't put it into words. I have to thank all my sponsors, National Guard, and Dan Patrick Show. How about that?
Okay,
that work?
All right. You know, we're second behind the National Guard, but I'm fine with that. Give me an idea, top speed on Sunday. What do you think it'll be?
Top speed's going to be right about 240. Maybe just a tick over that, depending on. You know, in these cars, if you get a lot of cars in front of you in what we call the tow or draft, the speed picks up considerably because you don't get the effective wind on the front of your car, so it accelerates a lot quicker. So, you know, I'm going to say right about 240. We've seen 235, 237 on our own this past month, so I think it can certainly go up a little bit from there.
Okay, but how fast can you go before it gets to be, 250, 260? Or where are we going with this?
No, I would say, you know, as far as our sport is considered, or as far as the 500 is, you know, 240, 250 is probably the fastest speeds ever seen. 250, 255 maybe. So, you know, that's about as quick as it's ever going to get. I don't think you're going to see much more than that. But, you know, at some point, you're just becoming a rocket on land, you know. So it's like a fighter jet on land, I guess you could call it. So, you know, we don't need to go much quicker than that.
How do you feel when you go 45 miles an hour in a regular car?
Awfully slow. I can tell you that, particularly on a day when I get out of the Indy car after run around the track and then go sit in traffic. It feels like it takes a decade to get home.
He's the driver of the number 15 National Guard Dan Patrick Show IndyCar. He's Graham Rahal joining us on the program. You're a co-owner, David Letterman, my good friend. How does he look in a fire suit?
You know, I can't say I've ever seen him in a fire suit, but I can promise you this: I won't call you a stooge like he did.
Wow.
So,
well, yeah.
You know, I must say I've never seen him, but we should get him in one. We should get you in one and get you in a two-seater. Get out on the speedway a little bit and feel a little bit of what this is like.
You know what? I don't need to. It's I'm pretty good at just watching. I'm one of those that I don't have to experience it. Jump out of an airplane, go 240 miles an hour. Would I throw up first time if you had me going around?
Probably not. Probably not. Although it does happen quite a bit.
Have you thrown up?
No, because I wouldn't ride in a two-seater. Because I wouldn't trust whoever's driving.
Okay, give me a driver that you would sit in the car with going 240 miles an hour.
Well, this tells you anything. Mario Andretti is one of the two-seater drivers. I wouldn't trust him.
He's one of the great drivers of all time.
I know, but I just, you know, I feel like I got to be in control. Can't trust anybody else. I mean, maybe my dad. I might trust him, but not too many others. I can tell you that.
More dangerous, NASCAR or Indy?
IndyCar for sure, without a doubt. But that's part of the game, you know, when you have the open wheels like that and they're exposed and the speeds. I mean, you know, a NASCAR around Indy only goes about 190. So, you know, when you're talking about going 40, 50 miles an hour faster, that elevates the risk. Open wheels elevates the risk. You know, I would say that IndyCar is for sure.
Well, have fun if you can have fun on Sunday. And, you know, we'll be watching, rooting, and if you don't do well, I'll be ripping you next week then on the show, just to let you know. That's the way it works, Graham.
Yeah, well, I know, but, you know, us Ohio boys, we got to stick together. So, but I really appreciate you guys having it. I appreciate the support that you've given us. And, you know, the Indy 500 is, without a doubt, the greatest race in the entire world. They call it the greatest spectacle in racing, but it could be the greatest spectacle of any sporting event. And, so I urge everybody to, you know, tune in. And if you're not going to be here, certainly be a part of it. It's a bucket list item, and I hope we can make you proud from Sunday.
And when you kiss the bricks, don't use tongue, okay, Graham?
I'll try not. Yeah, I'll try not.
Good luck, Graham.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Graham Rahal, driver of the number 15 National Guard Dan Patrick Show, IndyCar, going 240 miles an hour.